Hey YouTube, it's Nurse Marcel coming back to you with another video. Like, subscribe, comments, share. If you feel like you want to, like I always say. So I'm coming back to you with the video. This is actually a video for my fellas. Like I said, I catered mostly to my fellas, my females. I may slide a video too for you guys, but this channel is for my fellas now. I got a little DM a couple of days ago. Basically, I was sent this passage, and basically it's broken apart for me to like comment on each section. So I'm just gonna read it to you guys, and I'm just gonna put what I think in the middle, and at the end I'm gonna summarize the whole thing. This is really good and juicy. So obviously a guy sent me this, and I read it. For the most part, I believe I'm somewhat a believer in this. I'm somewhat a believer, okay? I'm somewhat a believer in this. So we gonna see what y'all think. The first line, it says, move like a nigga and she will move like a shorty. I don't know why this is a hard concept to grasp. Now, that is very, very true. If a guy know how to be a leader, if he moves just like how a man's supposed to be, if you don't know how a man is supposed to be, then I don't know what to tell you. And I'm gonna be straight up, because as a grown man, you should already know how to be a man. And this is why fathers are very, very important in the home, because a woman cannot teach a man how to be a man. Okay, you have to learn how to be a man through life experiences if you didn't have a dad. You understand? Through growing up. So this is very, very true. If you tend to see, this is a little secret to my fellas, right? If you tend to see a female and she's not being very submissive to you, and she is, you know that she's a strong female, but you want her to soften up a bit, that means that you're not moving a certain type of way. It means that she does not trust, not to say she doesn't trust you, meaning like if you go out, you do something like that. She does not trust you with her feelings. She does not feel like you hold that key, that uplift, that key that she could let her guard down. And that is very, very important. You want to make sure that you're the man in the relationship and she's the woman. So, you don't want to ever get that. You don't ever want to cross that. Ever, 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 ever. It's not hot, right? The second line says, stop asking her what she brings to the table and you do not even have a table. Listen, we all know that men are providers by nature. I get it. I get this. I get it. Because for the most successful women, they want to feel secure. They want to feel like, if they're not controlling, because you have successful women now who take care of men. I'm not saying that's the wrong thing or the wrong way to go. What I am saying, though, is that I'm very traditional. So for me, for my path in life, I feel like a man, right? Even if I have my own table, even if I have my own house, I have my own car, I pay for this, I pay for that, I do that. I still expect a man to be like, listen, we're going to get this house together. We're going to do things together. This is what we're going to do together as a partnership, rather than me having my own shit and he's moving in, or him having his own shit and me moving in. He's supposed to lead, right? So I get it. I get this concept. I'm kind of iffy about it because, like I said, there's some women who have this stuff together already. Like, it's some women who don't. You understand what I'm saying? And you can do stuff with her, but it's a lot of women nowadays that have their shit together. So what you going to do? And men feel intimidated. Men don't feel intimidated. That's a good thing. You want that. You want this woman to have her stuff together, because now you know she can pay bills. Now you know she's a leader. Now you know she's going to, understand she's going to raise your child, your kids, and now you know she has a brain. So that's a good thing. Don't get intimidated. What you do, though, fellas, what you do, you show her, like, listen, I understand you do all this independent shit. That's cute. But this is what we going to do together. This is going to be ours. This is how we going to move. This is what we going to do. And I promise you, she's going to be like, Show me. And you got to show her, though. You can't just be all talk. And she going to be like, all right, she going to take the back seat. That's how you want it to be. It says, give her stability and she won't feel like a liability. Fellas. Fellas, 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 fellas. Give her stability and she won't feel like a liability. Why? Why would you ever want her to feel like a liability? And you do know what stability means, right? You do know what that means, right? You understand what stability means. Right? Like, let me say it in the right terms, because listen, right? The state of being stable. That is like, I'm a Virgo, right? That is like my all-time, like, accomplishment is to be stable. I love stability. I love to know that I am firm where I am. Like, I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everything is going smooth. Everything is moving exactly how it should be. And I'm not trying to say like it could never be static, but you want it smooth. And if you go through things, you go through it, but it's not stressful. It's just a hump. See, when you go through things and it's stressful, that means because you're always going through something. That means that something is always friction in what you're going on, and you don't want that. You want smooth sailing. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want nothing to overflow you, overpower you. You just want something really, really smooth. And it's like, I don't want to feel like I'm causing anything. I don't want to feel like I'm the reason for anything. You don't want her to feel like that neither. So, liability. You do not want her to feel like that. Then it goes on to say, well, we all want some sort of feeling of, yeah, this makes sense. So you are complaining all the time about what she brings and not having anything is not attractive. Now, fellas, you don't want to come into the situation. This is why a lot of fellas be like, I want to get myself together. I want to make sure I'm together. A lot of guys do say that. Sometimes it's bullshit. Sometimes guys really do mean that. And they want to get everything together because they do not want to seem like, all over the place. Especially to a female who got stuff together. But let me tell you this, guys. Let me tell you this, and I'm going to be honest with you. If a female really love you, and she really care about you, she's not going to care about all that. She's not going to care if she loves you for you. Because if she wants if y'all together and she loves you for you, she going to say, come on, baby. We going to go through this together. We going to do this together. And whatever you go through, I go through. It's okay. You might not have it all together. She's not going to send you about your way. She's not going to go run to the next guy who's got all his stuff together, who could do this, do that for her. No, she's going to be right there for you. And she's going to be cheering you on. She's going to be your number one cheerleader. Okay? And she's going to make sure that whatever you need, it's okay. Like, and she really, really, it's okay to do that. It's okay to be that way. For her to be that way to you, it's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? I know I say a lot that females should date on their level. I say that a lot. I stress that a lot. I actually have a video. I might put it out. I don't know. That I say that in, and I don't want to contradict myself. But I mean, like, if you're already in a relationship and something was to happen. Now, if you're not in a relationship with somebody and you don't got nothing, then don't even try it. But I mean, if y'all already in that situation and things happen, let's say you was up and now you're not up where you used to be. That's how you know somebody really love you, because they don't want nothing from you. They just want you. So if she just wants you and she's like, yo, we gonna get through this together. Number one, that's a keeper right there. That's a keeper. That's a wife. If you got somebody who ever said that to you, you need to go marry that girl. But because she don't need to be with you. She don't need to be with you. But she chose to be with you, and she don't care about all that other stuff. She want to make that work with you. She want to make sure you good. She want to make sure that y'all struggle together. That's love. Who do that now? Everybody want to get the hottest guy, the hottest girl, the big butt, the big titties, the guy with all the money, flashing around. Nobody look at that from the heart. Nobody look at stuff from the heart anymore. Everybody just all crazed off of what they see on TV, or for what they read, or for Instagram. But they don't really see the core values of a person. And if you got that girl, you better go marry her. You better marry her tomorrow. Go marry that girl tomorrow. Just go do it. Because I don't even know. Like, you don't get people like that nowadays. You really don't. It goes to say, you want her to cook and clean, but what house and stove is she cooking and cleaning at? I get it now. I'm reading it and I had to read it over because I'm looking like, well, what if she got her own shit? But at the same time, it's saying what house she cooking and cleaning at, meaning if she's cooking and cleaning at her shit, that's not your shit. You want to be the leader, right? You want to do something. I'm not trying to say play house. Listen, I do not advocate anybody for playing house if you're not married. Listen, that's a whole nother video. Don't do it. And a lot of people tell me, oh, you gotta live with somebody to get to know somebody. Listen, I don't want to get into that. Because it's going to throw me all the way off. Because I get very passionate, especially when we play house. People play house. But anyways, she probably has her own, right? Okay, that's cool. She has her own, but it's not Charles. It's not yours. It's her house. And if she's staying with you, and she's doing this all at your house, is it y'all house or is it your house? If you're already doing that, then you can skip over. If it's y'all place together, meaning both of y'all name on the lease, on the deed, or in all of that paperwork, fine. But if this is her house, then it's like, okay, or maybe it's none at all. Maybe y'all just dating. Maybe you live with your mama, she live with her mama. That's fine too. It's nothing wrong with that. But maybe that's what it is. So what are you gonna do? You want her to do all of that, but y'all both living with your mama, and when she come, you can't do that. You gotta make it make sense. So make it make sense. The last phrase was focus on yourself. Become a better you, and I promise you, even the most hard, masculine woman will be the most girly female thing ever. If she feels stable in the role she needs to play to keep the ball rolling, she will do everything that needs to be done on her end. And that is very, very true. Once a woman can let her guard down, especially a woman who's very, very strong, who I don't want to say move like a dude, but who has certain thinking, and she's very, very, she's a boss chick. A lot of people may call her a bitch, but she's a boss, and the right man who softens her up, who makes her feel secure within herself, who makes her feel calm, who doesn't question her, judges her, who makes her feel like at peace, she will break down. I'm telling you, I'm one of them. I am one of the women who's very strong, who don't take no mess. I'm very, very selective. I don't sit there and just pick anybody to be with somebody. That's not me. But when that time comes, it'll come and I'll soften up. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be more in tune with my feelings, and that has happened to me. That has happened to me before. So that's why I'm saying this is true. That happened to me before, where I was very, very in tune with my feelings, confused, but in tune, because those feelings never happened to me before. Will it happen again in my life? I'm hoping it will, because that happened, whatever. It might happen again. I'm hoping that it will happen again. I'm really hoping like that wasn't the only person that will happen to. I mean, unless the universe, is trying to tell me something, then I hope not. But that has happened to me, and I'm speaking from experiencing this. Like, this is very, very true. She'll be softer. She'll be able to open up more. She'll be more receptive to your decision. She'll take the step back, the leap, and she'll feel really, really good about it. Really, really good about it. And it'll almost be like a miracle to her. But if it's not like that, and she doesn't feel secure in a relationship, she feels like you can't lead, She feels like you ain't. She may just be messing with you for the time being. Don't get me wrong. Women have agendas just like guys. Like, it's not, women, we have agendas too. Like, some have agendas. Some be like, okay, I'm gonna mess with him just to get through the time. Just like men do. Men do it, women do it. Nobody is perfect. But if she feels like that about you, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna last. But once you see her letting her guard down, once you see certain things she do, you know she's one way, but you see her being another way, and you like, oh, you a little more nice and calmer. You a little more, you know, you're not being off the rails, or, you know, that means that she really trusts you. She trusts you with everything, and she's ready to let her guard down. So all of those had valid points. It was valid, you know, pertaining to what guys can do or what guys should do or look out for in certain situations. If you ask me, guys are always going to, the world is always changing, and there's always kinks and stuff to different things. And being with all of that, I feel like it explains everything in a nutshell. Basically, dealing with a female, like everything on that basically just, but it depends on the female. It explains everything in the show, but it depends on the female, because every female is different. Some females don't mind dealing with somebody who they bring into their house, and, you know, they just basically catering to them, treating them like that's their child, and they're their mama, the men's mama. Some females don't, it doesn't matter. So you proceed with caution. You would know how to move with certain people. You'll always know how to move with this female. You know how to move with that female. You'll know, okay, this female, she not going to take no crap. She's the one who not, this female, she easy. I could smash on that first date. This female, it's going to take a little more time for me to get into her heart, for me to get into her drawers. Like, dang, it's taking, like, the life of me. This female, you know, I just got to, you know, take her out to dinner one time. Make it. Oh, this female, I got to buy her, let me buy her a bag, and I know I'm going to hit it. Different type of females in the world. Oh, this female, you know, she's not doing nothing. She's not ready to do anything yet. She's focused on herself, or she's focused on, she's not ready to, you know, to pursue, for anybody to pursue or something like that. It's going to be real hard to crack up. You have different people in different stages of their life. But that just breaks it down. It doesn't have to apply. Everything does not have to apply to everybody. I just really wanted to explain each section in one piece, and really see, because I wanted to see for myself, and reading it over again, it's like, dag, like some of them had really good key points. So this is Nurse Marcel. Have a good one. I just wanted to come to you guys with this short video. I know it's not that short, but just about something that they brought to my inbox, and they just wanted to let me know what it was about. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.